Welcome to my channel. Enjoy watching. Kanang bilar kay ka. But you need to wake up so early para moadto kag church. Kapoy. Kulang sa tulog jud as in. Pero on the other hand, grateful and thankful that until now blessed lang gihapon ta with the gift of life. More na importante. So, sambok ikutan ang kumugaan na. Para magaan na. Pera. So, I think 3 more stations and then we will gonna reach Taipo Market. We're in our church is there. Sobra katulgon jud ko. By the way, ginaway ni aga akong kilay, baga daw kayo. Baga ba jud kay guys? Baga jud ba? Ganahan ko baga tanawon para murag taray ba kay butan ra kay tagtanawon. Mas mayo nang baga-baga pod siya. Matulog no, lami matulog no. Ano siya? Gitugnaw ko mong nakaingani kog authorization to the civilization to die. Well, we came home very late last night, like around 12:30, and then I washed, of course, myself. And then I slept like around 1 o'clock, and I woke up around 5:45, and I took shower at 6. I prepare myself for church, when in fact, even though I'm still sleepy, pero nibangon jud ko just to take shower. And then I haven't eaten my breakfast yet. Maybe when we reach Taipo, and then we will gonna buy something to eat, or bread. So last 3 days is really a very busy days for the preparation of my employer's daughter's wedding. Finally, it's finished. It's all done, and it's very nice. The view, the decorations. Well, the preparation is really well planned. Which ko ang may mag-inarte no? Ay nako. Pero trip lang nako sa kay. Trip lang nako mag-inuwi bisag na uihan na mo. Okay, so wala lang. Gusto lang nako maabot nig 13 minutes. Nga videos for my YT premiere. Okay, so until only here for now, and then the continuation of this video will be later on when I'm on the church. Have a nice day, guys. To be continued. Tick 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 tick.
2,600 years ago, a remarkable scene played on the plains of Dura, right near ancient Babylon. An enormous golden statue of a most powerful king on the planet had been set up, and thousands of representatives from his empire were invited to pay homage to it in a splendid ceremony. Among of these were the three young men who were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were the young Jews who had been carried captives from the Israel and being trained to help govern the vast Babylonian Empire. The three were acquired to appear before this huge 30-meter high gold statue along with representatives from every nations and tribes under the great king Nebuchadnezzar's control. They were people present right across the Babylonian Empire. They were all gathered together unto the dedication of the image that the king had set up. Daniel 3:4-6 recorded the order of the king. This is what you are commanded to do, O people, nations, and men of every language. As soon as you hear the sound of horn, the flute, the zither, the lyre, the harp, the pipes, and all kinds of music, you must fall down and worship the image of gold that the king Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Whoever does not fall down and worship will immediately be thrown into a blazing furnace. But when the vast assembly on the plain bowed to the ground, toward the image, the three young men defied the king and remained standing. Their decision angered the king and challenged them as he asked a question.
And who is that God that shall deliver out of my hands?
But these three young men, who were taught under childhood the commandment of God, answered the king.
O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee this matter. If we all, our God whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up.
On his anger, the king urgently commanded the most mighty men of his army to bind these three young men and cast into a burning fiery furnace.
Disturbo kay ka sa video.
But then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished and rose up in haste and spake to his counselors.
Did not we cast three men burn into the midst of fire? Lo, I see four men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have not hurt. And the form of the fire is like the Son of God. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servant in the Most High God, come forth and come thither.
All who are present on that remarkable scene, the representative of every nations and tribes of King Nebuchadnezzar Babylonian Empire, witnessed and saw these three young men upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair over their heads singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed on them. Then the king Nebuchadnezzar, known how powerful the God whom these three young men served most, and he made a decree that anything amiss against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shall be cut in pieces, and their houses shall be made a dunghill, because there is no God that can deliver after the sword. Then the king promoted these three young men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
My dear friends, our topic for this morning is about friendship. Um, Hopefully that our
mother taught her that if ever they were gonna make mistakes, then their God will gonna punish them. So Violeta, when she was younger, she was very afraid of their God. It's very opposite to our teachings that if we committed sins or if we make mistakes, then our God is just to forgive. Our God is very merciful to forgive us if we will just repent.
Yeah.
So therefore, Violeta worshiping their God because of fear. It's not because of love. As Violeta is growing, she notices God's beautiful and wonderful nature. She was amazed with the different sounds of the birds, and she started to think that the creator of all these creatures is so powerful and just, unlike the God that her grandmother had taught her is like an angry God. But then she realized that the creator of everything seems a very loving God, not like the God whom her grandmother describes on her. When Violeta became an adult, she's not enjoying going to their church, kiss their idols, lighting candles. She noticed everyone worships because of fear, just like her. If they will not worship their God, then they will be punished otherwise. She couldn't find any joy in what she's doing. When Violeta was in her early 30s, she met a car accident. The car rolled over, but then she cried out and said, God, help me. That time, she thought that she would die. The car roof was crumpled, but she crawled out without any scratch.
Amen.
She was shocked. As she looked, there is a woman who walked over and said, God loves you so much. Don't delay. Seek and find him. Violeta listened in disbelief. She realized that the woman is talking another God, a loving God. Very different what her grandmother taught her about the angry God. During Violeta's vacation one summer, she saw a bookseller. She saw a set of 5 books about Jesus and she's very interested to buy them. The seller asked her if she had ever read the writings of Ellen G. White, but everything is new to Violeta, we know that. When she got home, she didn't read The Desires of Ages. She really wanted to know more about Jesus. After some time, Yulia, the bookseller, called Violeta and invited her to worship with them at the Seventh Day Adventist Church. She was impressed with the people in the church because they worshipped a God of beauty and love, a God who matched the image that she had of the God who created nature and humanity, unlike and different from her grandmother's God. So, Violeta was converted in the Seventh Day Adventist. Today, Violeta gives Bible studies, teaching others about God of beauty and love. She believes that God is love. Brethren, part of our 13th Sabbath offering will help God's ministry, especially in Romania. Amen.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.